where you want it, because this requires no plug-in, no electricity, no outlet, and what it does is gorgeous. It adds such ambiance, such beauty. Look at this, anywhere you want a chandelier. And let me tell you, it is beautiful, but it's very lightweight, so you can hang it absolutely anywhere. I think I used a little teacup hook to hang mine. $19.95 is one of the best prices I have seen us do on our shimmering chandelier, bar none. And then you have the 5 flex payments. But Chad, one of our best sellers now for several years. I've had mine out on my balcony. I went over to Callie's a couple of weeks ago. She has 2 outside, and I think she was talking about maybe getting a couple more, because at this price, I call this bang for the buck, right? Because it is so much of a pop of personality that once you get it home and you see it, whether it's daytime or nighttime, and I think that's the coolest part. Some pieces look great in daytime, but nighttime kind of disappear, and vice versa. Yeah. These are beautiful 24/7.
And I'll spend more on lunch today than I would on a chandelier, quite frankly. I mean, a $20 price point, I've given them away as Easter gifts, birthday gifts, Mother's Day gifts, Father's Day gifts. You can give them away at this price point. The neighbor down the street who you know loves to garden. What are we talking about? Well, it's an indoor or outdoor. You can put this anywhere chandelier. Comes to you fully assembled. I've just staggered mine here. Pick up maybe 2 or 3, balance your design. I'm going to show you the features on this one because I have it hanging a little bit lower. It's a 2-tier chandelier. There's 2 rings here with springs around each of those edges. I'll tell you about those springs in just a second. There's a battery pack in the center. The battery pack takes 3 AAA batteries that we give you. They're included in your box. You just got to pop them in. You flip on that smart timer, which stays on for 4 hours, goes off for 20, and that battery pack is going to power these 2 LED globes. I have one on each hand. It's sort of bright here in Tampa today. These 2 LED globes on the center. And that's what Alice is talking about, because at night, it's going to shine from the inside out. And then during the day, the sunlight hits all the reflective squares, and it shines and it shimmers. I'm going to stay right here because I want you to show you something. It's going to come to you, like I said, fully assembled, right? It's going to be all flat packed in your box, and then you're going to go, oh, I'm sending that back. That looks tangled. That looks a mess. Don't, okay? Open the box, take off the plastic wrapping, and then go like this. It falls into place. It's so weird. And that's, Alice, that's why those springs are there, because it holds each of these strands into place. That means that the wind comes and knocks it over, don't worry about it. Just set it right back up, because if those springs weren't there, all these strands would fall to one side. They'd get all messy and tangled. You don't have to worry about any of that, Alice. The only recommendation I always give with this item specifically is you should buy lighting, no matter if it's mine or anybody else's, lighting in 2s or 3s to make sure you're balancing your design.
And especially when we've put this on a better than half price sale, you're looking at $19.95, over half off today. So if you did want to do 2 of these, absolutely, I can only tell you that this is beautiful. I actually bought something similar to this, like I think it was 8 years ago when I was doing a basement downstairs to make into a game room for my daughter. And I wanted something kind of inexpensive, but that kind of made it look loungy and cool. Oh my gosh, these things, I love them so much, because this is all there is to it. You just hang it up anywhere, because the batteries are even included in it. So all you do is decide, where do I want them and how many do I want? And the way that they catch the light, the slightest breeze, and this thing comes to life. And the way that it's staggered, Chad, I mean, the way that they really just added such drama, such elegance to it. Elegance. I can't even believe I could use that word with something that is under $20. So you will want a couple of these. You will use these. You will use them everywhere, inside, outside, in a hall, in a bath area. The corner of your bath will look so fabulous. And I'm telling you, when you see this in person, you'll like it even more. It's lightweight, but really gives you such a fabulous, dramatic effect. I will tell you this also, we have a few thousand of these to go around, so these are our final quantities, and at a sale price, these things are already flying. So absolutely get what you want and get it today.
I mean, Alice, we've known each other for what, 10, 15 years? I've been bringing product to HSN for well over a decade. I don't get more pictures from customers than I do on this chandelier. I get so many Facebook Messenger, Instagram pictures. They send them to me. They're in the bathroom, above the vanity, above the bathtub. They're outside in the garden, the lanai, the patio, you name it, it's everywhere. This is two of them. Keep this in mind, two, right? So you pick up two. Either side of that RV awning that comes down, hanging from each corner, either end of that patio table, it comes to you fully assembled. Batteries are already in your box. They're included. You don't even have to buy the batteries. You're talking about a chandelier that is strategically designed with these mirrors and these little turquoise shells to match any decor. You don't have to worry about where you're putting this. No matter where you put it, it's going to reflect the environment around it. That's why this has been going on to been like customer pick and sell as many as we have year after year, except we've made some improvements. And I'm going to show you on this one again, because I had this a little bit lower. This battery pack on the top, there's no little screws, means there's no little screwdriver. It's literally a twist top lid with that silicone ring to make it water resistant. The batteries are on the inside along with that smart timer, which means you flip that switch the first time, you turn it on, then time you want it to come on every night, you never have to touch it again. It's gonna come on and off every single day at the exact same time. It's gonna stay on for exactly 4 hours, and then it's gonna go off for 20. Every night when you look out, it's going to be on, and you didn't have to go out and turn it on. You didn't have to get on a ladder. All this chain that Alice was sort of showing in the studio, all this chain, these hooks, they're all included. Alice has her chain doubled up. So if you want to hang it a little shorter, you could double up that chain, or you can leave it longer like this. You don't have to buy anything. All you need is a nail and a hammer. You don't need to get an electrician. You don't need to get out a stud finder. It's going to come to you fully assembled. You're going to open the box. You're just going to hang it up and let it drape. No tangling, no mess. Alice, you don't even have to get the batteries today.
No, you don't. It all comes completely included. And again, so lightweight. I think, you know, those little teacup things you just screw into the wall, I think that's what's holding mine up. And it doesn't matter where you put it. It is going to add such beauty, such elegance. Is it possible to bring down the lights just one more time? I just want you to understand, in the daytime, it is beautiful. It is gorgeous, the way that it just, that breeze goes through it and it catches the light so beautifully. And then at night, when the lights come on, look at this. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. It is elegant, it is beautiful. It's not too much, it's not too little, if you know what I'm saying. It's not a disco ball, it's not some crazy thing. It is just this beautiful, elegant piece that is going to add such ambience anywhere you put it, inside, outside. Where do you have, what, 2 outside? Okay, I have one on my balcony that I've had for, oh gosh, well over a year. But I have been buying these for years because I used mine inside as well over coffee tables. They were absolutely gorgeous. I mean, Chad, 2 for less than the price of what you normally pay for one of these. So today is the day, and you can see already 1,000 ordered in this presentation alone. Like I said, we have limited quantities of these, so please, if you're thinking about it, get what you want today, don't wait.
Yeah, I mean, Alice, I don't know if we even talked about this. I forgot to bring it up to you. This is it for the spring. I mean, we're going to have a very, very, you know, I bring these in, right? So very, very short quantity for the fall. I mean, really nothing. And then it's spring of next year before you're going to see these again. So if you're even thinking about getting it and you're not sure how many you need, just pick up what you think you might need, because you can always send them back, right? I mean, Alice will tell you all about that. But the 2-tier design makes it look super thick. So even in a small space, it's gonna really fill that corner of that room. It's not solar, it's battery operated. So you don't have to have this in the sun. You're just gonna hang it up, and then just take a look at the 2 I have here, staggered. That's what we've been talking about, balancing that design, bringing it to come to life, really, and to have something that comes to you fully assembled that you can do yourself. You don't have to call anybody else. You're gonna take it out of the box, you're gonna let it drape. That's as easy as it is. You can do this. You can put this in your garden. You can hang this by your front door, above your vanity where you get ready. Kathy O'Leary, Alice, there's Guy Yovan just finished a Facebook Live from home. I was watching and I was commenting, of course. Kathy O'Leary said, Chad, I just got my seventh chandelier, because she's been giving them as gifts. She's been hanging out. Do you know your neighbor down the street loves to garden? This is a great little make them feel happy gift for them.
Under $20 for this. I mean, you'll get it home, you're gonna hang it up, and then you're gonna say, there's no way. You know, you're gonna look at it and go, there's no way I paid under $20 for that. Normally, you would pay almost $45 for this, and I'll tell you the truth, I think I paid something close to that, and it was worth it still. It gives you that much elegance, that much ambience. One more time, if you would, Chad, talk a little bit about the features, the way that they staggered it, the different levels of it, beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna come to you fully assembled. It's that 2-tier chandelier. Batteries are in your box. You're just gonna pop them in the top, flip that switch one time, and auto-regulate. Don't worry about tangling. You don't have to be delicate. It's meant to be indoors or outdoor. Alice, the only advice I have, and I know I keep repeating it, pick up 2 or 3. These will not last, and they're not coming back really until spring of next year. I don't want anybody to be disappointed.
If this is final quantity, I have about 2,500 left until these completely go, and that's with everybody ordering as well, and people are getting multiples. So again, Chad is correct on this one. If you want it, final quantities for the season, and it's early in the season, you're gonna enjoy these for so long. And Callie, thank you, Chad. Great to see you. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye.
You always light up our lives. And something else that's been lighting up our lives for so many years, besides Callie Northagen, is our origami, because origami is our bestseller.